Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wood Shop. Today we've got a question for you. Do you like to eat while you sit and watch TV?
Or maybe you like breakfast in bed.
Well, today's project will help you in both of those situations.
We've got some walnut and some maple. All of this came off pallets, and today we're going to be making a serving tray.
Now, we've not done a pallet wood project in quite some time, so we figured this would be a great opportunity to break out the pallet wood once again.
And you know what that means. It's also time to break out the planer.
Now, the bottom panel of our serving tray is going to be made of this walnut. We're going to plane all 6 of these boards down to 7/16. And the sides of the tray are going to be made of this hard maple. We'll plane that down to a 1/2 inch. Alright, now it's time to edge joint and rip our boards for their width. The height of this tray is going to be 3 inches, so that will be the height we will rip this maple to. And the 6 walnut boards that make up the bottom panel will wind up being 2.5 inches.
Alright, now we have moved over here to the miter saw where we're going to cut the lengths of our boards. For all of these walnut boards on the bottom panel, we're going to cut these to 18 inches each. And for our maple boards, 2 of those need to be 15 inches, and then the other 2 need to be about 16 3/4. We'll measure twice just to make sure we get the right measurement.
Now it's time to put handles on 2 sides of our tray. I already have the spots to drill marked out on here. The first step is to drill 1 1/4 holes, then we'll connect them together with a jigsaw. Alright, this next step is optional, but I'm going to go ahead and put a 1/4 inch round over all the way around both sides of these handles just to make it a little more comfortable to hold on to.
All right, now that all of our pieces are cut, there's one more thing we have to do before we assemble our serving tray, and that's to give everything a nice sanding. We're going to start with 120 grit and move up to 220, make sure everything's nice and smooth, and then we will put this tray together. All of our pieces are cut, they're sanded, and ready to be assembled.
We're going to be assembling this with some wood glue and 1-inch brad nails.
All right, our serving tray is constructed. We did go over it one last time, gave it another nice sanding just to make sure it's super smooth. And it's time for my favorite part. It is time to finish this serving tray. Here we have one of our favorites, and as we mentioned, it's not a sponsor, but it's Watco Danish Oil. It just lets the natural beauty of the wood shine through, and this is in a natural finish. They have this in about 3 different colors, I think, but we use natural. So let's go ahead and watch this ring pop.
There you have it. A nice maple and walnut serving tray ready for your next meal in front of the TV.
Or breakfast in bed.
Yeah. We're pretty pleased with how this turned out. There's a lot of different styles you can make this in. Another one we have thought about doing, we'll probably do in the future, is to taper these sides with the handles down about 1 inch shorter and make the long sides 2 inches rather than 3. I think that would be a pretty nice design.
If you want to see all the great projects we have coming up, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Never miss an episode of Wood Songs by Russell. Thanks again for joining us today, and until next time, happy woodworking!